Yeah, guys. I thought the game was about, it played out about the way I thought the game was going to play out. I thought it was a well-played game. Two very competitive teams. I think the way they played offense is about what I expected. For the most part, we hemmed them in, and the Cone kid broke a couple, and he's going to be a pain for a lot of people as this season moves forward for A&T. And then on offense, the obvious thing that sticks out is the red zone productivity or lack of productivity. Being held to 4 field goals and then having the 1 blocked, which at the end, you say it doesn't, it would have given you 15, in the 5-point difference. But, that has an effect on the rest of the team. We got John sitting up here, Spain, and when the defense sees that offense not getting in the end zone, and we talk every week, and these guys know it, offense and defense in the kick game. To me, there's 5 elements of winning football, and it's turnovers, big plays, first down, third down, and red zone. And that's a probability that I've been studying for a long time. And we actually just talked about it last night's meeting. The team that if you hold a team to field goals, you're always going to be in the game. And to credit A&T, they did a good job in the red zone.
Are we just players for? Is there Quinn? Did it feel like last year in a sense with being able to get down close to the end zone and not being able to get in the end zone? It seemed like it looked like some of that a little bit. You guys had red zone problems last year.
A little bit like that. I just think that there was more opportunities in this game just to actually score, and we just got to capitalize, like Coach says. And, right after the game, we knew what the problem was, execution right after that. So that's that.
Coach, we talked earlier this week about the zone defense and whatnot, and how we're going to counter their speed.
Yeah.
That looked like it really played well for you guys. Talk about your defense.
Yeah, JB, I think it definitely had an effect on, Quick and in the pass game. I think there's no question the way we kind of handled Quick. We hemmed him in really good on both the zone read and power read game. And for the most part, we played pretty good pass defense. I'm reading his numbers. He threw a couple hitches to us, but 15 for 27 for 109. I'm feeling pretty good, and we sacked him 3 times, plus caused a turnover on him. And we limited him from a rushing standpoint. And like I said, the Cone kid is he's a handful. 20 for 243. My hat's off to him. I mean, he's going to give a lot of people headaches this year. And the problem that defending him is, the way the play is designed isn't necessarily what he hits. He's able to take an A-gap run and bounce it out to the C-gap. In other words, take a tight play and bounce it outside or backside. And you just have to have great discipline. That's hard to see on the field live. So we'll watch the tape, whether it was a breakdown in our gap integrity or a breakdown on the perimeter with our secondary. But, overall, we played good enough on defense to win this football game.
Andre, I know on Tuesday we talked about kind of in the Duke game having some drives stall out, and it was kind of much the same tonight. From your perspective, what was going on out there?
Well, pretty much the same thing. We just didn't execute. I think we should have, could have been able to execute. Pretty much the same thing, execution.
John, what happened on you had such a good night kicking. What happened on the last one with it getting blocked? Take me through the play, and what did you see, and what broke down?
I mean, I didn't see anything. I had my head down. I kicked the ball.
we were having, and I'll, Gallagher's doing his job for sure. We were having some penetration issues really all night. Even though John was getting the ball up pretty well on his field goals, but pretty much out of all night, we were having some issues in our center guard gap on our field goals. When you hit the kick, nobody sees it, and then all of a sudden one's blocked, and it's like, what happened? But that wasn't the first time on the block kick. It just was a little bit more than the previous.
Spain, it looked like their first touchdown when they throw the running back pass. It looked like you almost had Cohen there on the edge. What do you remember about that play? Did you think you were about to get him before he threw it?
Yeah, we were in a blitz, and I contained on that play, and they threw a little pitch to him, and I contained. I was going to go, tackle him, fast guy, get right to him, and we were man-to-man behind us, so there was just a breakdown in the secondary, and the guy was wide open.
This is a question I guess either for coach or the players. Talk about the local aspect of this rivalry, what it means. A lot of you guys played with and against the guys from A&T in high school, and what does it mean?
I think it's a great game. You know, and Mr. Blank's sitting here, and you know, it's a 4-game series right now. We have 2 more. A&T's back here again next year, and then we go over to Aggie Stadium. I think it's a great game, and I said that to Coach before the game. I think it's great for Central North Carolina, the Piedmont, you know, high school football and college football in the state of North Carolina, because you know, his roster right now is a majority of North Carolinians. That is where our recruiting efforts are going to, you know, be concentrated in. And like you said, I think, you know, John being here from Page High School in Greensboro, and, you know, we won't forget the guy from out east, you know, a little bit. But I think it's great for college football. And it was a great game. I mean, a great atmosphere, 2 bands, good crowd, you know. So I'm looking forward to continuing the series as we move forward. So I think it's just great all around for North Carolina football. Thank you.
Coach, once you guys got deep into the zone, it would be kind of a couple of negative rushing plays,
yeah,
and kind of putting you in must-throw situations.
Well,
obviously not the situation.
No, not necessarily, because the 4th kick, we were first and goal on the 9, and this is the recall. Like, I'll pretty much be able to tell you every play. Okay, this is the scoop. It's in the play. It was the corner ball. You know, so it wasn't mix and match. Going through that stage. We were mixing up there. The reason the pass, like I think at the end of the day, we're going to probably look at it and say we threw it more inside the 10 than ran it. And the reason was because of the inside pressure. You know, and it was isolating our receivers. You know, we had one really competitive ball to Demetrius, I remember. We had a slant ball. We had a 9 early on to Juice. Had a slant ball to Juice, a corner out to Demetrius. You know, they came up with more balls than we did down there.
Coach, maybe you addressed this, I came in late, but talk about what happened inside the red zone offensively tonight, especially, and also on 3 of 13 or 3 of 15 third down conversions. Yeah,
very similar to the red zone, what I just kind of said. You know, for the most part, it was difficult to run down there because they were kind of playing blitz man coverage, so you kind of get outnumbered in the box, so it's a difficult situation to run the ball into. And then when you're playing man coverage, it becomes one-on-one situations. I think, you know, maybe where the ball went, maybe once, not sure if it went the right place. One, we, you know, didn't really give the receiver a chance. I thought the deep back did a really good job on one of them. And, you know, it becomes a one-on-one game. And the thing we try to do was mix and match who the matchup was. And, you know, like I said, I thought the kids on the perimeter
positive, you take it back and show them, like, you know.
Every day, I think that's, you know, one of the, you know, and I'll let the kids even say it, but I think that's one of the great things about what I do for a living. You know, my job never gets boring, ever, you know, and you move ahead. Like, he made great strides tonight, great strides, you know. Is he going to get better? Yeah, and that's what I get excited about. You know, he made good strides tonight, you know. And again, everybody knows I kind of work a little bit more with the offense than defense, but that's what gets you excited. You know, the wins and Saturdays, you know, I know that's what y'all think, you know, you get excited about. Watching players get better. We had a lot of former Elon players here tonight that I haven't seen in a while. Then we even had a couple kids from Ball State show up tonight that I hadn't seen in a while. So when you see a kid reach his potential and keep getting better on a daily basis, you know, so whether, you know, you're making it red zone turnovers, but, you know, just keep getting better. So yeah, it validates, you know, what you tell them, like, hey, this is the red zone, and we're going to be our own worst critic down there, you know. You know, like on the toss pass, you know, we're in man coverage. It's a gimmick play, and, you know, we're playing man, so you would say we got the receiver manned up, but, you know, you lose discipline with your eyes, and then you see the flip, and you attack the flip, and all of a sudden you exit there in the end zone for a touchdown. You know, same thing, you got to throw the ball to certain locations in the red zone, and we'll do that. There's not a day that goes by that I don't believe I'm going to get out on the field and we're going to do it consistently. Just got to keep working.
Quinn, you guys take over there at the end. I think it's 2:13 left, and you've got no timeouts and a long way to go. But how did you feel at that point? I know it kind of had been a little bit of a struggle the previous couple series, but what? Just take me through that as you're heading out there, knowing that you need 7 to win.
I felt composed. We've been through 2-minute situations countless times in practice and scrimmages, so you know, everyone knew what to do. You know, we're all ready to do what we had to do. I knew the play calling was going to be there, and it all comes back to execution, and that's just what we need to happen.
Those last 3 possessions, I think 50 had the leaping interception at the line, and you guys had the 3 and out, and then the final to do it. Would you, just in terms of fourth quarter possessions, Mike, what didn't happen for you?
Just didn't get the ball where it needed to go. You know, I think we didn't establish a run game as good as we should have. And, you know, once you do that, it opens up the passing lanes, and then, you know, we're off to the races. As you can see from our yards after catch with a few of the receivers, especially Andre. And, you know, it's just literally all comes back to execution.
Juice, you've seen 28 do that before, haven't you? For A&T?
Yes. Yeah. Tyree's a special player, man. He's got a big heart. You know, you can't say enough good things about him. You know, we were talking again, I was telling him, we were talking a whole lot, you know, just over the summertime, and especially during this week about, you know, how cool this game would be, you know, how we'd be able to represent our hometown. So it was pretty cool to, you know, see him. Obviously, he said I didn't want to see him, but, you know, at the same time, yeah, I respect him. He's a great player.
Did you have any scouting advice for your coaches or anything on him, having played with him?
I told him. I told him he was good. You know.
You needed to know that.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta say, yeah. I mean, they already knew it, but you know, I couldn't.
Yeah.
From what they saw, you know, it was really nothing I could really tell them.
Anything else, coach or players?
One more for Sven, real quick. Sven, can you talk about that? With 3 minutes left, you guys had that 3rd down. You guys got that stop, read that play, and Dawson stayed at home. Can you talk about what you talked about in the timeout to really be ready for that play?
You know, we're just saying it's time to make a play. This is what we, you know, work out for, everything for. Like, this is what we do it for. So it was another crunch time. We made a play. Dawson stayed home. He had great fundamentals in that play, and he made it. So, you know, we're just hyping each other up, saying, let's make a play. Whoever has a chance to make a play, make it. And let's give the offense the ball.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.